Hi guys, it's Chris here from Some Bloke Who Travels a Lot, and today I am playing hide and seek with RyanAir with my luggage in the south of France. I had to check my luggage with RyanAir. I would never normally do that, but I was carrying camping equipment. It had to go in the hold. This trip was a fly to Beziers, 1 night in Agder, 1 night in Sète, 1 night in Perpignan, fly back to the UK, camp at Gatwick for 3 or 4 days, so I needed the camping equipment. We land at Beziers after slowish immigration, hanging around a non-moving carousel. We were told RyanAir didn't have the tool to open the hold on the aeroplane. I mean, that's got to be right up there with my dog ate my homework. A disaster getting from the airport. The delay meant the buses had disappeared. We were told to leave the hotel we would be at the following day, and so I left the hotel that I could contact with. I was due to stay at 3 different hotels, and explain to the woman that please telephone me when they're delivering it. Yeah, not a problem. Anyway, after hours I got to my hotel in Agder, which was fantastic. There is a video of that hotel on the channel, link in the description. That was great. The great thing was, in my hand luggage I had change of clothes and my camera equipment, so my only worry was getting my camping gear back before I returned back to the UK. This is what happened. It was a beautiful morning in Agder. And then the French train company went on strike. So even if I wanted to get to Sète, I couldn't get to Sète, knowing full well that my bag hadn't got to Sète and was unlikely to get to Sète, as RyanAir didn't have a flight that day, and I didn't see Michael O'Leary putting on a special flight just for my suitcase. So yeah, I was totally accepting that I wasn't going to see my bag, certainly in time to get back to the UK. So I just enjoyed myself in Agder, and I did. It was fantastic. Explored the Luna Park, spent some time on the beach, and then went down to the marinas and enjoyed the restaurants, cafes and bars. So it was time to head off to Perpignan by train. The Ibis in Sète has my bag. Yippee! Only problem, I'm heading completely in the opposite direction on a fast TGV to Perpignan. I needed a plan, and I'm good with plans. If you've watched the channel, you know I'm really good with plans. Next morning, get the train to Sète, miles away. I left myself a 3-hour window in Sète. Time for a bit of lunch, pick the bag up, get home to Perpignan, have a pleasant evening in Perpignan. That was the plan. This is what happened. This is where it gets hairy, scary, and God only knows what I was thinking. Instead of exploring Perpignan and showing you a wonderful video of what looks like a beautiful city, the hotel I stayed in last night was excellent, and the meal I had, fantastic. I'll put some links on the screen or below of details of that. But today, I'm mostly with the TGV between Perpignan and Sète. Well, I've got to say, it is beautiful here. So beautiful they don't need money. Not a cash machine in sight. I think over there is a bank that I spied in the distance. So we're going to cross that bridge when we come to it, get over there and try and find a taxi. One of the problems is it's 12:30, and what are the French doing at 12:30? They're having lunch, including taxi drivers. This could be a tight one. I've got to get up to the hotel, which is a 10-minute drive away, no problem. Pick up my bag. I did want to film the hotel, but I'm not sure that's going to be possible. And then back to the station and have 90 minutes to do it in. So that's 30 minutes of activity time. But I've got to get a taxi because it's way too far to walk in the time I've got. As you can see, serious lack of taxis on the road. There just aren't any. It's now been an hour and 20 minutes since I've been in Sète, and no sign of a taxi. I mean, if you've never been to France, I used to live in France, I should have known better. But if you've never been to France, be warned, between 12 and 2, don't expect to get too much done. It's 14 minutes each way, and I have, what have we got here? I've got 41 minutes. So if the taxi turns up in the next 3 minutes, and there's no traffic on the roads, which there isn't because everyone's having lunch, then I've got a chance. But if my taxi is not here by past, I've got no chance. This is not good. 2 hours to do a 20-minute round trip, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I hope they enjoy their lunch. I could have been having lunch. I should have thought this through, but I didn't. I thought a major town, city like Set might just have 1 or 2 taxis still working at lunchtime, but no. Right, we're in a car finally, yeah? And he's going to take me up to the hotel, pick the bag up, and to the station. Fingers crossed, yeah? And he asked me, he said, what time is your train? I said, 2 o'clock. He went, huh? I said, there's a drink in it for you. He went, okay, hold on tight. Allez vite. We're off. Will we make it? I have absolutely no idea. Michael O'Leary, you are the biggest bunch of, well, I don't swear on camera, but you know, I really could at the moment. I mean, I'm travelling halfway across France because they couldn't open the door. This is just winding me up. I still don't know if it's my case. Anyway, we'll find out anytime. Okay. Well, it says we're 5 minutes from the Ibis. So I've just phoned the hotel and I've asked them to have the case ready at reception. And they said it's already ready at reception. I've got the best driver in the whole of France. So I think we're going to do this. But it's going to be tight. It really is going to be tight. Anyway, fingers crossed. Right, here we go. This is the case here. So this is the Ibis Ballarook-Laban. Looks lovely, it's an Ibis, but we'll see what happens. Bonjour. Monsieur Jones, Christophe, have we got? This is crazy. This is the craziest story of getting a case. It's my case! It's my case. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, merci. Au revoir. Merci beaucoup. Oh, right, we have the case. Right, let's get back in this car and see if we can make the train. That's cool. Well, we're looking good. Got bags of time. Best driver in France. I think I've got Alain Prost's son driving the car. Formula One, this guy. Tell you what, Lewis Hamilton wouldn't have anything on him. Bad car or a good car. Oh, what a trip. Anyway, we're 4 or 5 minutes away with 20 minutes to spare. Easy. Okay, well that was fun. It's also quite expensive. I don't know what it should have cost, but then again, I'm not entirely sure my driver kept within the speed limit at all times. But I won't say anything because he was a legend. Google Maps said we literally have 1 minute to spare. He's done it with 16 minutes to spare, and there he goes. There he goes. Making sure I don't get his registration plate on camera. What a guy. What a guy. He said he could do it, and he did it. You know what? I have just realised something. It is now Friday at 1:45. I've got my case. My train leaves in 20 minutes from the Gare de Sète. And at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, you know what I'm going to do with this case? I'm going to give it back to RyanAir. It cannot go as carry-on. It has to go in the hold because of the camping gear that's inside it. So I have rushed across France. It's cost me €150 so far to get it back. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to give it to the same people that lost it. So this video's not over just yet. Right, here we go. It's off again, yeah. And there it is. Bye bye bag. Will we see it at the other end? So there you go. After all that nonsense, I've given it back to RyanAir. I've had that bag in my possession less than 24 hours. And, oh, this is Perpignan Airport, by the way. Just arrived at Stansted. Tell you what, that was a dream. There was no one at immigration. I might just put a clip of, don't normally film in security areas, but there was no one there, straight through. It's very serene in the baggage hall. They started to come out. Can't see mine. Will it make it? Oh. You know what, sometimes I wish I could press the ×8 button on the carousel itself, because I don't mind telling you, I was getting nervous. I mean, there was no reason why it shouldn't come out, but boy, was I getting nervous. There it is! There it is! It's there! It's on its way! There it is, it's up at the top. It's coming round. I've got a bed to sleep in tonight. I've got a sleeping mat. I've got a blow-up pillow. I've got a very good sleeping bag. I've got a cracking tent. And it's all in there. And I've got my jet boil stove. I've got my lamps. I've got everything. What a palaver. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see some of the plane spotting that the whole purpose of this camping trip is all about, do check out the channel. It's both on the shorts and on the main channel. Oh, what a sight for sore eyes. There it is. Yeah, so if you enjoyed that nightmare, I enjoyed filming it, I didn't enjoy the experience, then yeah, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It's hotel reviews, it's travel like this, hopefully not always like this. Yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. It's time to go to Gatwick Airport. There we go. James is home from home for 4 days. I suppose I best get it set up.